Hey, let's live in Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to AEW Dynamite Universe Mode. We're here on another episode of Tuesday Night Dynamite. We're kicking the show off, finding out who takes on Jon Moxley at Revolution for the TNT Championship. Hangman Page and Miro kick us off tonight. It is time to determine who faces Jon Moxley for the TNT Championship. Time to kick the show off with some cowboy shit. As here comes Hangman Page. Hangman Adam Page makes his way to the ring. He knocked off Sammy Guevara in the first round to get here. Hangman Page got the first win of the LS11 AEW Dynamite Universe Mode, and now tonight he looks to get his second win, as he looks to become one of the potential men that could be the first TNT champion of the Dynamite Universe Mode. We will be, for the most part, rounding out the Revolution match card tonight, which means the Masters of the LS11 Universe link will be live by the end of tonight. Very possibly. It might be next week. It will be next week because of Face of the Revolution ladder match. Hangman Page makes his way to the ring either way. We'll be one step closer to that form being available. But he's going to take on the man who calls himself God's chosen champion, Miro. Miro, who won in our opening contest last week when he managed to break the machine, Brian Cage. Now tonight, Miro marches into battle with Hangman Page. Only one of these two men has what it takes to face Jon Moxley for the TNT Championship. Miro making his way to the ring. Miro and Hangman Page, what an opener we're about to have tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Miro and Hangman starting us off. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oh, Miro with a chop. Miro went for a drop kick. Hangman with a knee strike. Similar to a V-trigger there from Hangman, who sends Miro over the top rope. Hangman, oh, Miro shoves him down immediately. And now Miro grabs Hangman Page, drills him into the mat. And now Miro working over the shoulder of Hangman. Hangman Page is in trouble. Down goes Hangman. And now Miro turns him over. Miro grabs Hangman. Hangman Page drops Miro. And now Hangman picking him up to his feet, and Hangman elbow strike. Went for a slap. Went for another Miro counter. Miro takes him down. And now Miro with a headbutt to Hangman. Cover by Miro. One. No, he decides he's not done. Miro says you're not getting out of it that easy. Hangman starting to stagger to his feet. Hangman counters. We got 7 huge matches tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first one. If you were one of those people who wanted longer Universe content last year, well, you're finally getting it with Dynamite. As Hangman puts him in the corner. Hangman Page takes down Miro. Hangman moonsault off the middle rope. And now Hangman Page picks him up. Hangman caught him with a kick. Pulls him in. Miro counters. Miro. Oh, a chop block from Miro. Hangman Page falls out of the ring. Miro getting himself psyched up. Hangman pulls him in. Small package on Miro. 1, 2. No. Miro gets the shoulders up. Miro keeping the shoulders up. Miro putting up a fight here as Hangman sending him off the ropes. Hangman Page went for a double stomp. Miro countered. Miro takes out the legs again. Hangman Page ducks under the bottom rope. Bit of a game of cat and mouse going on now as Hangman Page off the ropes into another V-trigger. Hangman. Knee to the ribs. And again. Hangman with an elbow. Knee kicks him. Knee strike to the head. From Hangman to Miro. And now Hangman Page dumps Miro out of the ring. Referee beginning the count. Miro starting to pull himself up to his feet. Hangman Page to the top rope. Hangman with a drop kick to the outside. Hangman Page is a house of fire right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hangman throws him back into the ring, and Page picks up Miro. There's a kick. Cutter! And now Hangman picking him back up. Hangman Page goes for a kick. Miro counters and puts him in the ropes. Right hand from Miro. And again, Miro takes down Hangman. And now Miro turning Page over. And Miro grabs Hangman Page, drags him away from the ropes. Miro grabs the legs. Stomps the ribs. Stomped the midsection there. And now Miro picking Hangman Page up to his feet. Machka kick. Nobody home. Super kick from Hangman. He may not be part of the elite, but he still knows how to throw a super kick party. Hangman Page. Right hand to Miro. Hangman. Knee strike. Miro rolls onto the bottom rope, and Hangman Page now. Hangman grabs Miro and whips him back into the ring. And now Hangman Page, another combination strike incoming. Knee to the face of Miro. Miro is down. Hangman Page looking to end it. Hangman telling Miro to get up. Hangman Page. Buckshot lariat. 1, 2, 3. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we know that an AEW Revolution in 2 weeks from Sunday, it will be the Buckshot Lariat versus the Paradigm Shift. Hangman Page will go one-on-one with Jon Moxley. The TNT Championship up for grabs in the finale of the Brody League Classic. That is our first bit of action tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we've still got a whole show coming up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after finding out the TNT Championship matchup for Revolution, it is now time to fill the 4th slot of the face of the Revolution ladder matches. Out first, here comes Max Caster to the ring. Max Caster, a very polarizing star here in the AEW. Max Caster tonight has a big opportunity, but he's got to go through a member of the Inner Circle. He's got to go through Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara making his way to the ring tonight. Guevara wrestled the first match in AEW Universe mode against Hangman, who we saw a moment ago. Guevara looking to redeem himself for his loss that night, as tonight he looks to join the face of the Revolution ladder match, alongside the Wild Card, who we will find out on the night of, the Murder Hawk, Lance Archer, Jungle Boy. As here we go, this matchup is underway. And they lock up. Guevara grabs Caster and takes him down. I'll finish my thought in a moment. Punch to the head. And of course, the chairman Shawn Spears as, Guevara taking down Caster. Caster starting to get back to his feet, and Sammy Guevara with a kick to the ribs. And now Guevara pulls him in. Caster counters. Max Caster. Kick to the ribs. Caster with a spear. Max Caster went for a kick to the back. Guevara pulls him in, drills him into the mat. Sammy Guevara keeping it going right now. We will see the final qualifying match for the Face of the Revolution ladder match. Next week, we will have a triple threat for the Face of the Revolution ladder match qualifier to determine who joins the winner of this match as well as the other 4 aforementioned then. Because next week, we will see Big Money Matt Hardy, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, and the man who looks to outwork everyone, Christian Cage, in a triple threat next week. As Sammy Guevara is keeping on the offense, but Max Caster is given a surprising amount in this one against Sammy Guevara. Both of these guys, very young men, very long careers ahead of them. I think very thriving careers ahead of them. I think both of these men have bright futures ahead of them in the world of wrestling. I think Max Caster just needs to learn how to shut his mouth sometimes. And now Guevara picking Caster back up to his feet. Sammy Guevara, right hand takes down Caster. Knocks him down to his knees. Guevara drills him into the mat. I mean, Guevara's got some friends in high places. He's part of the inner circle alongside Chris Jericho. Jericho, who we know at Revolution will take on Malachi Black. As Guevara with a moonsault to Max Caster. 1, 2, no. Max Caster gets the shoulders up. Sammy Guevara picks him up. Kick to the ribs. No. Caster counters. Max Caster puts him in the ropes now. Right hand. And Max Caster managing to take down Guevara. Guevara is taken down, turned over by Caster. Caster into a cover. 1, 2, no. Sammy Guevara gets the shoulders up. Guevara with a kick now. Sammy Guevara keeping up with the offense now. It's Guevara's turn. Sammy Guevara now grabbed by Max Caster. Max Caster suplex to Guevara. Down goes Guevara. Caster now picks him up, but Guevara counters. Sammy Guevara. Standing moonsault. And he was picking up Caster and Sammy. Right hand. Oh, they collide. Caster grabs him. Max Caster throws him in the corner. Caster with a forearm strike. And now Max Caster kicks him in the ribs and putting his boot to the head. And now Caster grabs Guevara, drags him away from the ropes. Max Caster into a cover on Guevara. 1, 2, no. Guevara gets the shoulders up. Sammy Guevara in some trouble now. Caster goes for a kick to the back. Guevara. Super kick! 1, 2, 3. Max Caster did not see that one coming. A big win there for Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara joins Lance Archer, Jungle Boy, Lance Archer, Jungle Boy, the Wild Card, and Shawn Spears in the Face of the Revolution ladder match. Bam! Super kick. Got Max Caster right in the jaw. A big win tonight for... Oh no. Look out, Sammy! Malachi Black! Malachi Black! Targeting Guevara right now. You gotta think this has to be because of Guevara's connection to Chris Jericho. Well, Max Caster ain't gonna help. Malachi Black! Knee to the face of Guevara. And now Black turns him over and Malachi Black knees him in the back. Malachi. What is Malachi Black gonna do here? Black! Oh no. Picking Guevara up by the chin. Guevara's out of it. Black Mass. Go to the next match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back now. It is time for the semi-final matchup of the AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. This is going to determine one of the teams that goes on to AEW Revolution to face the winner of the match later tonight between Cody and Darby Allin against FTR. Rey Fenix, Penta El Zero M, the Lucha Bros making their way to the ring. The Good Brothers making their way to the ring, part of the Super Elite. You can see Kenny Omega following him to the ring tonight. Gallows and Anderson, the Good Brothers, make their way to the ring. They're brothers of the Super Elite. The Young Bucks were knocked out of the tournament in the first round by this team of the Lucha Bros. So it's going to be Penta El Zero starting it off against Doc Gallows, the Big LG. Penta rolls Gallows through, cover, trying to make it a quick one, but Gallows gets the shoulders up. And now Penta tells the referee to get out of his way. Penta with a drop kick. Penta, springboard moonsault. Penta looking right out there at Kenny when he did it. Of course, Penta and Kenny have history dating all the way back to the first ever All-In pay-per-view back in 2018, where Penta and Kenny faced off for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Penta taking down Doc Gallows right now. Gallows thrown in the corner. Oh, and Penta kicked in the head, and Gallows turns him around. And now the Big LG grabbing Penta by the back of the neck. Penta in some trouble here. Gallows takes him down, and now Doc Gallows with a kick to the back. Tag made. Machine Gun Carl Anderson into the mix now. Carl Anderson with a kick to the back now of Penta. Anderson now. Well, Penta getting back to his feet, and Penta takes him down, and now Penta grabs Anderson. Penta with Anderson off the ropes. Oh, down goes Anderson. Penta keeping things moving at his pace tonight. And Anderson puts him in the corner. Anderson, no. Penta firing away. Anderson with a right hand. And now, Machine Gun Carl Anderson throws him back into the corner of the Good Brothers. Anderson, tag made to Gallows. And now Gallows and Anderson, double team there, a kick to the ribs from Gallows. Gallows now trying to isolate Penta. Penta getting knocked back towards the ropes. Oh, but Penta firing away. Oh, Penta gets taken down by Gallows. Gallows with a right hand. And now Doc Gallows, the Big LG, with Penta up on his shoulders. Penta in trouble. Gallows drills Penta into the mat. Down goes Penta. And now he's picked up by Gallows. Gallows went for a right. Penta with a kick to the ribs. And now, Penta trying to provide some separation here. Gets Gallows out of the ring. Oh, I don't think he's going to tag Rey Fenix just yet. Penta! Wrecking ball drop kick. And now Penta picks up Gallows, and Penta throws him back into the ring. Penta now picks Gallows back up to his feet, and Penta with Gallows into the corner. Tag made. Rey Fenix is in. Kick to the ribs from Rey Fenix. And now Fenix caught with a clothesline. Welcome to the match, Rey Fenix. Gallows drags him away from the ropes. Gallows with a kick to the ribs. And now Gallows. Tag made back to Carl Anderson. Fenix pulling himself towards the ropes as Anderson went for a kick. Fenix, drop kick. And now Fenix is going up. Rey Fenix to the top rope. Fenix. Good God. Rey Fenix won. No. And now Fenix, elbow shot to Anderson. Went for an enziguri, and Anderson swats him away. And now Carl Anderson pulls him in. Carl Anderson scoops him up. Has him up for a suplex. Brainbuster! Brainbuster from Anderson. Anderson with a stomp to the arm. Anderson drags him away from the ropes, and Carl Anderson now picking him up to his feet. Anderson grabs Fenix, but Fenix counters. Rey Fenix. Sunset flip to Anderson. One. No. Fenix now picks him up, and Fenix kicking the ribs. Grabs Anderson, and look at this. Rey Fenix marching Anderson towards the ropes. Springboard arm drag. And now Rey Fenix is going up. Tag made. Gallows is in. Gallows and Fenix. Who's going to get the better of who? It's going to be Gallows. You can see Kenny now giving a pep talk to Carl Anderson on the outside. Gallows rolls Fenix through. Rope break for Rey Fenix. Gallows picks him up immediately now, and Gallows went for a right hand. Fenix with a kick to the ribs. Fenix, spinning wheel kick. And now Rey Fenix picks Doc Gallows back up to his feet. Fenix with Gallows into the corner. Went for a tag. Gallows countered. Gallows spins him around. Gallows, good God, just throws Fenix neck first towards the turnbuckles. And now Gallows drags Fenix away from the ropes. And Doc Gallows grabs Rey Fenix, but Rey Fenix, knee strike. He grabs him back up to his feet now, and Rey Fenix grabs Gallows, throws him back into the corner. Fenix with a tag. Penta's in. Lucha Bros with Gallows off the ropes. Double arm drag. Double penalty shot. Penta's now back into the mix. And Penta getting fired up, but here comes Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Anderson and Penta. Oh, Anderson with a drop kick. Penta goes down, and now Anderson picking Penta back up to his feet. Anderson goes for a kick. Penta counters. Penta kicks him in the ribs. Penta pulls him in. Turns him inside out. Cover on Anderson. 1, 2, no. Carl Anderson kicks out. And now Penta. Penta's going up. Pentagon Jr., Penta L0 to the top. Penta takes him down with a diving corkscrew moonsault. 1, 2, Carl Anderson kicks out. Penta now picking Anderson back up to his feet. Penta grabs Anderson, throws him into the corner of the Lucha Bros. Oh, went for a tag back to Fenix. Anderson catches him. Anderson with Penta into the corner. Big uppercut to Penta. Down goes Penta. And now Anderson. Oh, he's distracted by Fenix. He's distracted by Rey Fenix. And, whoa, Penta slides him back. Crucifix cover. 1. No. Rey Fenix nearly allowed his brother Penta L0 to get the win. Penta with a running power bomb. Rope break though. Both these teams have been giving it their all tonight. So much so that I actually am losing my voice in this matchup. Penta with Anderson off the ropes. Pulls him in, but Anderson counters. Anderson down to one knee. Carl Anderson with a punch to the ribs. And again. Knocks back Penta. Anderson with a right hand. Puts him in the ropes now. Carl Anderson sends Penta off the ropes. Anderson, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And now Anderson's calling off, and Carl Anderson. Cutter. Anderson with the cutter. Dragging him away from the ropes now is Anderson. Cover. 1. Rey Fenix is there to save his brother. Fenix is there to save his brother. Rey Fenix. Oh, went for a diving stomp. Gets out of the ring though. And now Anderson working over the neck of Penta. Penta is down, turned over now by Carl Anderson, who stomps him in the arm. Anderson turns him over, and Anderson picks up Penta. Penta rolls him through, takes him down. Penta with a kick now, puts him in the corner. Oh, went for a tag. Rey Fenix makes the tag though. Fenix tags himself in. Fenix, springboard Hurricane Rana. Flips back up to his feet. And now Rey Fenix. His turn. He throws Anderson across the ring. Fenix with a forearm. Well, referee gets in the way now. Well, you know, a long-standing joke's always been the Lucha Bros don't exactly follow tag rules. And now Fenix kicks Anderson in the ribs. Grabs him by the arm. Fenix running towards the corner now. Pops up onto the top rope. Arm drag. Anderson is down. Fenix going up to the top rope. Rey Fenix. Shooting star press. That's what beat the Bucks. That's what take the Bucks out of the competition. 2. Anderson kicked out. Well, Penta tries to cover Anderson. Penta is not the legal man. Phoenix. Cut into the cutter! Anderson with a cutter! 1, 2. The Good Brothers are going to Revolution. Oh my goodness. What a war these two tag teams just went through. Doc Gallows, the Big LG, and the Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, the Super Elite, are going to AEW Revolution to fight for the tag team championships. Well, ladies and gentlemen, last week, CM Punk made a surprise appearance in the main event of AEW Dynamite. We're going to take you back to that right now with a replay from last week. And Penta drives Mox into the ground. Whoa! Oh, hang on! CM Punk! CM Punk rushing down the ramp, drops Penta. Grabs Phoenix. Punk with the save for Mox. Go to sleep. CM Punk makes the save. And with the events of last week, we can now confirm in 3 weeks' time at AEW Revolution, it will be the Best versus the Bastard in CM Punk's first match in over 7 years. So yes, a big match for Revolution announced just now as the Librarian Leva Bates in the ring. She takes on Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill tonight goes one-on-one with the Librarian. This is Cargill's AEW in-ring debut here in the LS11 universe. So let's see what she's made of. Bates getting out of the ring immediately. And Cargill going right after her. Grabs the Librarian. Throws her back into the ring. And now Jade Cargill. Big sidewalk slam to Leva Bates. And Cargill now grabs Bates and drills her into the mat. Jade Cargill is on fire at the moment. Jade Cargill. Oh, a big spear. Takedown maneuver there. Cargill now picks her back up, and Cargill pulls her in. And neckbreaker to Leva Bates. The Librarian is, well, she's checked out right now, I guess is the best way to put it. As now Jade picking her back up to her feet, and Cargill goes for a kick. Kicks the head of Leva Bates. And now Cargill grabs Bates. Bates kicks her in the head now. Leva Bates goes for a clothesline. She gets hung up with a stun gun. Cargill now picks her back up to her feet. Cargill, spinning wheel kick. Puts her in the corner. Leva Bates with a sharp elbow strike there. Leva Bates. Oh, Cargill easily powers out. Cargill drills her into the mat there. Power Jade Cargill. This is a powerful woman right here. This is not someone, man or woman, you would want to step aside across the ring from, especially not on a day where she's focused like this. She's focused on getting her first win here in AEW. You know, she's got to be mad she wasn't considered for the women's championship matchups. As now Leva Bates manages to knock her down in the corner. This is a big opportunity for Bates here. Leva Bates holding the ropes here for some cheap shots with her kicks. And now Leva Bates grabs the arm of Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill in some trouble now. Leva Bates takes her down. And now Bates Picks her up to her feet. Leva Bates. Oh, Jade Cargill powers out. Cargill pushes her away. And now Cargill pulls her in. Jade Cargill. Neck breaker to Leva Bates. Cargill. Picking Bates back up to her feet now. And Jade Cargill. Good God, what a German suplex from Cargill. Now she's calling up the librarian. Jade Cargill. What is she thinking here? Big DDT to Leva Bates. Cover. Cargill. 1, 2, 3. A big win in her debut. Jade Cargill gets the win over Leva Bates tonight. Cargill, well, she may not be fighting for the women's championship right this minute, but you got to think this woman has a bright future here in AEW. Big win tonight for Jade Cargill. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the other Tag Team Championship Tournament matchup up next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out who is going to be facing Gallows and Anderson at Revolution to crown our first AEW Tag Team Champions. As Darby Allin and Sting make their way to the ring, Sting, the mentor of the young Darby Allin, a man with a bright future. Darby Allin loves to throw caution to the wind. He's making his way to the ring tonight. Darby Allin, one of the hottest young stars on the rise here in AEW. A fan favorite of the AEW fans. Certainly one of my favorites. Darby making his way to the ring. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, son of the American Dream, making his way to the ring. Cody Rhodes making his way to the ring tonight. The American Nightmare teaming up with the reckless Darby Allin. These two tonight looking to achieve the dream and make it to AEW Revolution to fight for the Tag Team Championships. Last week they had to go through a war with the Dark Order. Tonight they have to go against one of the greatest tag teams on the planet. FTR. What is going on with their entrance video? I don't know. Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood, FTR make their way to the ring for the Revolution, Fear the Revolt, fuck the Revival, whatever you want to call them. FTR has a huge opportunity ahead of them tonight. We'll actually be seeing their partners in the Pinnacle later tonight as well. Shawn Spears, Wardlow, and MJF, as advertised earlier this week. We'll be going up against Bryan Danielson and Jurassic Express in our main event tonight, as Darby Allin pushing Cash into the corner. Referee trying to get between them now, trying to provide a clean breakup. And he does. Oh, now Cash Wheeler pops him up. Drops Darby on his knee. Down goes Darby Allin. Darby goes down now on the mat, and Darby getting picked back up to his feet. Darby grabbed by Cash, thrown in the corner. And now Cash, well, Darby counters. Darby grabs Cash, shoves him back, Sends him off the ropes. Darby floats over. Swinging neckbreaker to Cash Wheeler. And now Darby picking him back up to his feet. Darby Allin. Right hand. Puts him in the corner. Darby scoops him up. And Darby Allin swings him off the top rope. Darby's going up to the top now. And Darby. Whoa! Dax Harwood shoves him down. But Darby not going to bother there at all. Darby back to his feet now. Grabs Cash. Throws him into the ropes. Clothesline to Cash Wheeler. And Darby pulls Dax into the ring. Darby dropping Dax. Cash tries to grab him, but Darby, well, Cash counters. Cash with a right hand to the back. Now Cash Wheeler gets knocked back by Darby. Darby goes for a clothesline. Cash takes him down. Cash Wheeler's got Darby down, and now Darby turned over. Darby. Oh, Cash Wheeler's got the neck of Darby Allin. Cash Wheeler working over the neck of Darby into a cover. 1, 2, no. Down goes Darby. Darby and Cody, if they want to test how well they work together as a team, they've got, like I said, one of the best tag teams on the damn planet to go up against right now in FTR, as Darby throws Cash into the ropes and dumps him out of the ring. Cash Wheeler going down on the outside. And Darby Allin. Oh, Darby. Oh, Darby. Darby. No. Darby flies to the outside. Throws all caution to the wind to take out Cash Wheeler. Throws him back into the ring. Goes up to the top now, does Darby Allin. And Darby. Oh! Crashes and burns onto the tailbone. And now Cash grabs Darby into the corner of FTR. What is Cash thinking here? Tag made and Dax is in. Darby. Oh, Dax grabs Darby. Darby sweeps the leg of Allin. Oh, Allin catches the ropes harshly on that one. Kicked in the back now is Darby. Dax drags him away from the ropes, and Dax Harwood grabs the arms of Allin, takes him down. And now Dax stomping the back of Darby. Dax Harwood, knee to the head of Darby Allin. And now Darby getting picked back up to his feet by Dax. Dax picks him up on his shoulders. Darby counters, plants Dax into the mat. And now Darby Allin with Dax Harwood back up to his feet. And Darby throwing Dax into the corner. Oh, here we go. Darby. Tag made and Cody is in. Down goes Dax thanks to Cody. And now Cody. Oh, plants him. Cover on Dax. 1. No. Cody now going up to the top. Oh, he takes out the referee in the meantime. Cody went for a missile dropkick, lands on the ref. Dax going after the arm of the American Nightmare. Cody turned over now, and Cody. Oh, the torque of the neck now by Dax. Dax Harwood working over Cody now. Cody goes down as Dax, picking Cody back up to his feet, and Dax Harwood kicks him in the ribs, pulls him in. Double underhook takes him down. Cody now picked back up to his feet by Dax. Dax throws him in the corner. Oh, a clothesline to Cody. Cody getting picked back up to his feet now, and Dax. Oh, a chop block! Chop block to the knee of Cody Rhodes. Cody's in trouble now. Dax. Tag made to Cash. Cody's going for the ride. Big rig. Darby trying to make the save. 1. No, Cody gets the shoulders up out of the big rig. Very few people can kick out of that. That's a move that could take down, that could break any machine into pieces. what would you call it? Something like what happens to glass when you drop it, maybe shatter? Oh, over the top goes Cash. Cody grabs Cash Wheeler with a right hand. Cody pulls him in. DDT, that's vintage Cody Rhodes, wink wink. And now Cody, picking him up to his feet. Cody plants Cash in the mat now. Cody now picking Cash back up to his feet, and Cody grabs Cash, throws him into the corner. Goes for a kick. Cody, well, turns Cash around, right into the back. Cody grabs him, rolls Cash Wheeler through. Cover. Cody for the win. 1, 2. Oh, Dax was trying to get there in the nick of time. Oh, and Cash takes down Cody. Cash Wheeler dropping Cody Rhodes. Oh, and Darby wanted the tag back in, but Cody couldn't get there. And now Cash, ties up the leg. Oh, right on the knee of Cody. FTR focusing on that knee of Cody. And now Cash gets him up on his shoulders. Knee into the back. Cody is down again. Cody is in a world of trouble right now, courtesy of FTR. Right now, FTR might just stand for Forget the Rhodes. And now Cash picks up Cody. Throws him into the corner of FTR. Goes for a tag. Cody catches him. Cody. Oh, Cash counters. Cash counters. Right hand from Dax. Cash turns Cody around into the corner again. And now Cash with Cody into his own corner now. Darby makes the tag. Darby Allin backflips over Cash. Floats over. Neck breaker. Dax is in. Darby off the ropes. Darby clothesline to Dax Harwood. And now Darby going up to the top. Darby Allin. Darby looking for coffin drop. Cody keeping an eye out. No. Dax gets the shoulders up, and now what's Darby thinking? Dax with a kick to the ribs. And now Dax Harwood. Whoa! Darby with a double axe handle. Darby Allin. This is shades of the Stinger right here. Kicks Dax in the head. Darby up to the top. Oh, Dax counters. Darby counters now. Darby. Clothesline off the top. And now Darby picking Dax back up to his feet. Darby Allin with a kick to the ribs. Darby catches the arm of Dax Harwood. Darby off the ropes. Arm drag. Tag made to Cody. And now Cody. Whoa, accidentally hits the referee. Gets Cash out of the way. And now Cody. One thing left to do. Dax Harwood's in trouble. Cody looking for Crossroads. Crossroads from Cody Rhodes. 1, 2, 3. Cody and Darby are going to Revolution. Cody and Darby put down FTR tonight in a hellacious tag team war. Darby, you can see there, the coffin drop wasn't enough. He sidestepped out of the way. He got out of the way of the chop block, and that was the turning point. Cody and Darby are going to Revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, we got more action coming up. Up next, Thunder Rosa is going to be in action, and then our main event will come after that. Let's get on with our next matchup. For reference, this episode is being recorded on September 21st, 2021, so unless something drastically changes, this should age just fine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most unrealistic AEW Universe mode ever, because, oh my goodness, we have a second women's match tonight. As here comes Allie, the Bunny, making her way to the ring. We'll be seeing the Butcher and the Blade sooner rather than later. Allie makes her way to the ring tonight. Thunder Rosa marching down to the ring. Rosa joins Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Hikaru Shida in a triple threat match to crown the first ever AEW Women's Champion in just 2.5 weeks' time at Revolution. And now tonight, she goes one-on-one with the Bunny. It's Allie versus Rosa. One-on-one. Here we go. Thunder Rosa out of the gate with a clothesline. Drops Allie right on her back. And now Allie getting picked up by Rosa. Rosa! Good God. One. No, Allie gets the shoulders up. And now Rosa. No. Allie counters. Allie. Well, Rosa out of the way. Rosa. Off the ropes. Thunder Rosa. Oh, running knee strike. And now Thunder Rosa picking Allie back up to her feet. Rosa. No. Allie shoves her back. Allie gets hung up in the ropes by Rosa. And Rosa now. Thunder Rosa takes down Allie. Rosa up to the middle rope. Knee strike from Thunder Rosa. Rosa, one of the best women's wrestlers in the world right now, if you ask me at least. Firing away on Allie now knocks her into the corner. Thunder Rosa grabs her. Rosa up to the middle rope. DDT. And now Rosa picking Allie back up to her feet, and Rosa in front of the knee strike. Allie gets out of the way. Rosa gets out of the way. Counter for counter with these two women right now. Rosa knocks her back. Rosa pulls Allie in again. Rosa. Oh, she's going to do it a second time. Drops her. Again does Thunder Rosa. And now Rosa picking her back up to her feet, and Rosa kicks her in the ribs. And again, Thunder Rosa, running knee strike. Allie has not gotten anything in this one. Rosa just showing off her moves tonight. Almost like she finally has a moveset. And down goes Allie. Thunder Rosa now picking her back up to her feet, and Rosa. As I said, Rosa's on a roll now. She's just planting Allie repeatedly. Rosa picking her back up to her feet again. Thunder Rosa goes around behind now. Inverted Frankensteiner. Good night, Allie. And now Rosa picks her back up to her feet again. Rosa pulls her in. Rosa suplex. Thunder Rosa picking Allie back up to her feet one more time. Right hand. And a chop. No. And now Allie grabs Rosa, throws her head first into the turnbuckle. But Rosa not having any of it. Thunder Rosa now grabs Allie. Double underhook. No! Knees into the ribs. Ow! No thank you. Now Rosa picks Allie back up, turns her around. Rosa plants her. Covered by Thunder Rosa. 1, 2. No! Allie gets the shoulders up. And now Thunder Rosa calling her up to her feet, and Rosa calling up Allie. Rosa kicks her in the ribs. Pulls her in. Thunder Rosa pops her up. Plants her into the mat. into a cover. Thunder Rosa. 2, 3. Gets the win. Thunder Rosa puts down the Bunny of Night. Allie, well, she couldn't really get a full head of steam going tonight. Thunder Rosa prepares herself for the triple threat that she joins in a few weeks' time. Thunder Rosa could be on the verge of becoming the first ever AEW Women's World Champion. If she can do that again at Revolution, she will be. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time. Main event up next, The Pinnacle versus Bryan Danielson in Jurassic Express. It's main event time, ladies and gents, as here comes The Pinnacle to the ring. The Pinnacle making their way to the ring. Shawn Spears, the chairman, who is part of the upcoming Face of the Revolution ladder match. The hired muscle Wardlow, and the Salt of the Earth, the man who faces Bryan Danielson to crown the first ever AEW World Heavyweight Champion in a few weeks' time, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. The Pinnacle making their way to the ring. MJF, Wardlow, and Spears. What a hell of a main event this is about to be tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Potentially once a mod for Tully Blanchard is in, he'll start accompanying each of them to the ring for their matches. We will hope that that works out. But the Pinnacle makes their way to the ring tonight. Out next, here comes Jurassic Express. We're getting a little early preview of the Face of the Revolution ladder match with two of its competitors tonight. Jungle Boy and Shawn Spears, both part of the Face of the Revolution ladder match. Winner gets a future shot at the World Championship. In fact, if Shawn Spears or Jungle Boy were to win that, well, there's a possibility we're getting an early preview of a future AEW World title match. We could see Jungle Boy versus Bryan Danielson, Jungle Boy versus MJF, Shawn Spears versus Bryan Danielson, Pinnacle versus Pinnacle with Shawn Spears versus MJF. Who knows? There's still a lot going on here in AEW. We're only 4 weeks in now. We've pretty much just reached 1 month of the AEW Universe mode. Even then, not really. That'll be next week. You know who it's coming to. The American Dragon. Bryan Danielson. The American Dragon. Leading the crowd in this yes chant. Danielson was born for greatness, ladies and gentlemen. He says this is it. This is his final run. AEW is his final opportunity to be a top world champion one more time in his career. He wants to win the AEW World Championship by beating MJF at Revolution. And this whole crowd wants him to do that. They want him to beat MJF up tonight, too. So it's time for some 6-man tag main event. Shawn Spears starting off with Jungle Boy. So yeah, we're getting a little bit of a early preview of the Face of the Revolution ladder match here. As Shawn Spears, elbow strike to Jungle Boy. Went for a chop. Jungle Boy grabs him. Jungle Boy gets around Shawn Spears, using that speed to his advantage. Now Shawn Spears going to use his strength to his advantage here. Takes Jungle Boy down into the mat. And Jungle Boy now getting back up to his feet. Jungle Boy counters, turns it around on Spears. Spears takes down Jungle Boy into a side headlock. Jungle Boy now grabs Spears. Jungle Boy getting back to his feet. Jungle Boy, arm drag to Spears, has him down in a side headlock on the mat, wrenching back on the neck. And again, Shawn Spears in trouble. Jungle Boy wrenches back again. Shawn Spears working his way back up to his feet. Shawn Spears and Jungle Boy, right hand from Spears, puts him in the ropes. Shawn Spears grabs Jungle Boy, pumps him up. Jungle Boy hung out to dry by Spears. And now Spears grabs Jungle Boy up to his feet and Spears with a chop. No, Jungle Boy counters. Jungle Boy knee straight to the ribs. Jungle Boy coming after Spears now. Spears turns him over, and now Spears in trouble now as Jungle Boy goes into a headstand. And Jungle Boy has him down. Jungle Boy with Shawn Spears drags him away from the ropes towards the corner. Tag made. Luchasaurus is in. And Luchasaurus now turns him over. Luchasaurus stomp to the arm. And now the Dinosaur drops an elbow. Does a headbutt as well. Luchasaurus. Shawn Spears trying to get back to his feet. Shawn Spears with a kick to the knee of Luchasaurus. Firing away now is Shawn Spears. Spears, gets grabbed by Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus with a German suplex to Spears. Jurassic Express now in firm control. I gotta wonder, how would a vegan like Bryan Danielson feel with teaming up with a carnivore like Luchasaurus? Well, I suppose we don't really know what kind of dinosaur Luchasaurus is. Is he a carnivorous dinosaur? Well, as now Luchasaurus. Well, Shawn Spears starting to get back to his feet, and Luchasaurus tries to grab him. Spears, kicks him in the ribs. Shawn Spears takes him down. Punches him in the head. And now Spears managing to take down Luchasaurus. Spears. Luchasaurus is rushing back into the ring. And Luchasaurus manages to ground him. Spears. Tag made. Here we go. Battle of the big man. Wardlow immediately runs into a knee from Luchasaurus, but Wardlow, this monster of a man, pops back up to his feet as well. Wardlow. Managing to take down Luchasaurus, and look at Wardlow now. Outpowering the dinosaur. Wardlow trying to hurt Luchasaurus at this point. Just trying to injure him. Of course, you want to hurt your opponent in a wrestling match. But anyway. And now Wardlow powering back to his feet. Look at this. Wardlow. Gut wrench to Luchasaurus. Wardlow takes out Jungle Boy. Oh boy. The American Dragon is in. Danielson with a forearm to Wardlow. Wardlow getting back to his feet. Danielson with another. Bryan Danielson now. Running forearm. Wardlow is down. Danielson in like a house of fire. And now Wardlow back to his feet. Wardlow with an uppercut. Wardlow. Bryan Danielson throws him into the corner. Danielson with a drop kick. And MJF and Spears both trying to get cheap shots in on Bryan as he runs by. And now Danielson picking up Wardlow. Danielson goes for a kick. Wardlow counters. Wardlow has him in the ropes. Wardlow pops him up. Back body drop. Takes down Bryan Danielson. And now Wardlow. Grabs Danielson. Wardlow. Choke slam. 1, 2, no. And you know Wardlow's in here on orders from MJF tonight. Orders to injure Bryan Danielson, weaken him as much as possible before the upcoming matchup. As Danielson has Wardlow down. Danielson dragging Wardlow away from the ropes. And Bryan Danielson now, a submission specialist, has him in a surfboard position, takes out the knees. And now he turns Wardlow over, and Danielson, Wardlow back to his feet, and Wardlow takes out the arm. Wardlow turns him around. Wardlow gets Danielson back up onto his shoulders. Wardlow. Bryan Danielson countered. Danielson's got him down. Danielson now stomped to the arm of Wardlow. Danielson's got him. And Bryan Danielson now stomped the arm. And takes out the arm of Wardlow. Turns him over now, does Danielson. And Danielson. Kick to the head. And now Wardlow out of the way. Bryan Danielson in trouble. Wardlow. No, Danielson. Wardlow counters. And now Wardlow. Oh, a cheap shot from Shawn Spears. Wardlow manages to take the head off of Bryan Danielson. Danielson not where he wants to be right now, in the corner of the Pinnacle. Shawn Spears kicks him in the ribs. Spears, whoa, gets caught by Danielson, who gets hung up in the ropes now by Spears, and Danielson being isolated by the Pinnacle now. This is exactly what MJF wants. And notice Spears and Wardlow tagging each other in and out. MJF wants nothing to do with this matchup just 3 weeks before he faces Danielson for the AEW Championship. Spears. Knee to the face of Danielson. Cover. 1. No. Jungle Boy into the ring now. Shawn Spears pulls his knee pad down. No! Danielson counters! Danielson with a forearm! Bryan Danielson grabbing Shawn Spears now. Grabs him. Oh, and wraps the arms up of Shawn Spears. Wrapping the arms up. Shawn Spears in trouble. Danielson with a stomp to the arm. And Bryan Danielson now. Oh, MJF tries to intercept the running knee. MJF. Whoa, Danielson. Drilled into his neck by MJF. MJF not the legal man at the moment, but MJF doing the damage to Bryan Danielson right now. As now Shawn Spears crawling towards the corner of the Pinnacle. Of course, now Maxwell wants in. Of course, now's when he wants in the matchup. MJF picking up Danielson. And MJF pulls him in. Working over the arm now, trying to soften up that arm for the Salt of the Earth armbar. Danielson goes down. MJF went for a kick to the back. Danielson. Oh, this is not what MJF was expecting. Oh, this is not what MJF wanted. This is not what MJF wanted. Danielson. LeBell Lock. LeBell Lock is in. MJF's in trouble. We thought MJF was going to make Danielson tap out tonight. MJF might be tapping. Oh, but MJF manages to grab the ropes and forces himself out, punches Danielson in the neck. Oh, and Danielson grabs a hold of MJF now. Danielson doing what I think all of us have wanted to do to MJF for a while. Takes him down. Kicks him in the back, but MJF back to his feet. Bryan Danielson with a knee to the ribs. Danielson grabs MJF. MJF shoves him away. Tag made Wardlow back in. And now Danielson grabs Wardlow as well. Danielson takes Wardlow down off his feet. Kick to the back of Wardlow. Jungle Boy is in. And now Jungle Boy in the ring. Jungle Boy doesn't really know what to do here. But Wardlow knocks him back for good measure. And now Wardlow, with Jungle Boy back up to his feet, scoops him up overhead. Knee into the ribs from Wardlow. And now Wardlow with Jungle Boy back up again. Right hand. And a double axe handle for good measure. Wardlow picking Jungle Boy back up, and Wardlow shoves him into the mat. Picks him right back up again, and Wardlow grabs Jungle Boy, scoops him up, slams him into the mat. Jungle Boy now going to take a beating at the hands of Wardlow. Wardlow sends him off the ropes, grabs Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy with a thumb to the eye. Using MJF's own moves against the Pinnacle. Brilliant move there from Jungle Boy. But Wardlow throws him in the corner. Clothesline again to Jungle Boy. And now Wardlow picks him back up to his feet. Wardlow kicks him in the ribs. Went for a boot. Jungle Boy counter. Wardlow throws Jungle Boy into the corner. Went for a right. Jungle Boy counter. Jungle Boy grabs Wardlow into the corner. Wardlow in trouble now. Jungle Boy tries to grab him, but Wardlow counters. Wardlow scoops him up. Wardlow. Head first off the turnbuckle goes Jungle Boy. Right hand from Wardlow. For a double axe handle, but Jungle Boy catches him. Jungle Boy throws him in the corner. Oh, and Luchasaurus! Taken down by Shawn Spears. Oh, now Wardlow. Wardlow and Spears. Double teaming Jungle Boy on the outside. Jungle Boy being isolated. This matchup becoming pure chaos at the moment. Jungle Boy thrown back into the ring now by Wardlow. Wardlow picking him back up to his feet, and Wardlow scoops him up on his shoulders. Wardlow. F10! Wardlow with the F10 to Jungle Boy. Tag made to MJF. Wardlow taking down Luchasaurus for good measure. And Wardlow just hands MJF the victory. MJF stayed out as long as he could. Tried to stay away from Danielson. Tried to get all the cheap shots he could in on Danielson. In the end, Wardlow with an F10 to Jungle Boy, handing MJF the win. Your winners, The Pinnacle. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching tonight's episode of Dynamite. I'll see you tomorrow for LS11 Universe NXT. The busy weeks are really, really taking a toll on me. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. We'll be back next week with more Dynamite. I've been Xander, and that was AEW.